What's up, everybody? How you guys doing? Welcome back to another wonderful podcast. Today what we're going to talk about is some of my plans and current situation, just to kind of let you guys know what's going on with me, why this podcast was late, and what I'm going to be doing with my streaming future and my content future in general. So hopefully that way you guys can get a little bit of an idea of what maybe you should be doing or anything like that. So that all being said, let's jump right on in. All right, so this one's gonna be definitely more of a powwow. As you can see, my green screen, everything, it's not great right now. I'm really, I just moved in to my buddy's house, and to help him out and everything like that, and so I don't have my lighting set up or anything like that. So just understand why things are the way they are, and I'm also eating a banana, so live it or hate it. You know what? Go grab yourself a banana. Did you have your potassium today? Good guy killed. Telling you to get your potassium. So, the way this is gonna work, in the future, I've been asked a couple times on stream, am I going back to Mixer? What's my plan? And everything like that. Well, funny story. Currently at this time, I do not see a point in going back to Mixer. And I don't mean that in a mean way. I don't mean that in a... Yeah, no, I just don't mean that in like a mean way. I love Mixer. I still wear my Mixer hat everywhere. I still have Mixer backgrounds. Everything like that. I love Mixer. I really do. Thing is, currently, in my current predicament, I have to choose what's best for me and my community. Currently, that is not Mixer. Now, you might be like, Kill, how do you know it's not Mixer? Well, in all honesty, the way where I sit right now, I really don't know that content creation is what I'm supposed to be doing at all. I'm going to be honest with you guys. And a big part of that comes down to the fact that, like, I don't really know all of what I'm doing either. And, you know, I'd love to know what I was doing, but I don't. Well, I shouldn't say I don't know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I always hit a part in what I'm doing that always feels like I hit a wall. So I hit walls all the time. And I'll be honest, it's okay. And it's frustrating, and we all hit walls. So I guess the thing comes down to, well, what is my plan? What do I plan on doing? Where am I going to go? My current plan as it sits is to do YouTube more. Surprisingly enough, focusing more on my YouTube has helped my mental health, and everything like that. It's let me get out more. I've started working out more, and stuff like that. I actually got done. I did some rock climbing tonight. I didn't mean to cancel stream. I didn't have my setup up. I still don't have internet to my setup. So for me, I'm still not prepared to do everything yet. And part of that's because I only stream on weekends, but I also have the next couple weeks off because of coronavirus. So I'll probably be doing some makeup streams, some teaching streams, and all of that and the like. So to break it down and to understand what's going on specifically with my channel, I'm not fully sure what's going on. I don't know where I'm going to go or anything like that. Like and it makes me feel like I've been disingenuous to you guys or anything. Like, I know what to do. I guess I know how to do the right steps and what looks good as a content creator, and I try to do that. But it doesn't always work for everybody. And it kind of gets into this idea of luck. And luck versus just innate ability, right? And so I might have innate ability and do really good things and know how to market and all those. But there's a point in time where there's some luck that comes into it, and I have to get lucky to do those things. Now, that does not mean that I am never going to be able to do it, That doesn't mean that I, you know, will stop making content. I like making content. I really do. I thoroughly enjoy making content through stuff and doing all these things. I love it. I really do. So, like, that's not going to stop. I like doing it. And it's not going to stop me from doing it. So, what it comes down to is working on making my content better and how I can do that and where it fits the best. My content does not fit the best on Mixer. To give examples, the big games I want to play right now are Oxygen Not Included, Kingdom Hearts 3, Mario Maker. So if we just go with those three, right? And I'm going to Mixer to search them, right? So if I go and I search Mario Maker, and I look, and there are 24 people on Mixer playing are watching Mario Maker. 24. If I go to Twitch, there's 3.5 thousand. There's also a lot more streamers. Don't get me wrong, there are a lot more streamers on Twitch, but I already have a better outcome because of content creation, all right, and because of what was I gonna think? What was I doing? Because of the possibility there are people watching it. Now let's go to Kingdom Hearts, because Kingdom Hearts is a great game. Kingdom Hearts 3 is a wonderful game. It really is. I love it, and I want to bring more stuff to it. There are 16 people watching on Mixer. There are 499 watching on Twitch. Now, the only one that's the smallest is Oxygen Not Included, and that's at 92 on Twitch. And Oxygen Not Included on Mixer is 1. Now, that means if I'm streaming the content, which, fine, sure, I can stream the content. I think I will do even better if I'm doing YouTube with the content. I think doing YouTube with the content is probably the best option because I can market it better, which I have been. I've been marketing. I want to talk to you guys about how I market it. I'll probably do a podcast on how I've been marketing it and how I think it's actually helping me. Because that's an important thing for you guys to know. Because if you guys want to get started with a YouTube channel, you need to know what you're doing. And I think that's something that is the point of what I'm trying to do, is help you guys to get prepared and to know what you might need to do to make content anywhere. There's also some other humbling things I've thought about recently. One of them being, I have like over 10,000 social reach among all the platforms I use. Instagram, TikTok, Byte, Twitter, Twitch, Mixer, and YouTube. Not bad. It's really not bad for what I've been doing. Now, that being said, yeah, it's great. I'm incredibly thrilled that 10,000 people, and some of those have been multiple accounts. So, and I have over 10,000 reach, but so let's go less, right? If I look at that and I say it's just 10,000, it's probably closer to like 8. Even then, 9,000 reach, it's not bad. I've done good for myself. And I think it's okay, and I have to be okay with the fact that I might just be an average dude making average content, having a good time, and I'm okay with that. I really kind of hit that the other week, and I was like, you know what? It's honestly incredibly fine if I'm not. And some people were like, what? What's the point then? The point is I'm still bringing good content to people that do like it. I can look at my YouTube and I've got, 9, 10 to 15 average views. Is that a lot? No, it's not a massive amount of views, but I've got people that are watching the content that enjoy the content, and that's what matters. If you guys are enjoying the content, if people are enjoying your content, then that's all that should matter. And that's the big thing, right? Like, you might want to do this for your life. This might be the big all end all. But understanding that it is a hobby and that's where you've got to start is not bad. This is a great side hustle. A great side hustle. Like, and there's no reason for you to not think it's a great side hustle. This, as a profession, is inconsistent and incredibly hard to make it. Like, 1% of streamers on a platform end up making it to the level of partner. So, what's that mean? Well, that means that it's hard. And that's okay, you know, it's allowed to be difficult. This is something that you guys should love to do to show your friends. This is not something you should do to make it big and make money. That's not, if that's your innate goal, you are in for a load of things that aren't ready. And I'm coming to the conclusion that that's okay for me. I'm going out, I'm trying to live my life. I moved out of my house. For those that didn't know, being a public school teacher comes with all the wonderful perks of not being able to pay for a lot of things. And I have a friend who has made me a very wonderful offer and deal to let me move in with him. And so I am. And I'm moving in, and I've taken over his office. And he's okay with it. He told me that I could have over the office, and I have a room here. And it's spectacular, and I love it. And they're not in the same space. And so I still have that separation. And I love doing the things, and I've loved focusing on YouTube. I'd love to see my YouTube do more. I'd love to see people comment more. I'd love to talk to people because I want to build the community. That's all I'm in this for. I'm building community. That's all I care about. And I hope that one day building that community can lead me to something greater, whether that be a community manager position, a social media manager position, something in the future that I can use my knowledge that I've learned through all this to go and do other things. Like, I can take it right now, right? I am a streamer and a teacher. COVID-19, coronavirus, right? COVID-19 has put me in a position where my job is closed for 2 weeks because the governor of my state has declared this a state of emergency. Well, if it's a state of emergency, that's great, right? That's all I understand. But this also means that if I am supposed to still deliver content to my students, right? If I am supposed to deliver lessons to them, I have an edge on every other person that I work with. I know how to use the technology. I know how to still get stuff out there. Every single one of these kids has a cell phone. Now, is it necessarily the easiest thing to use? No. And I can also print out packets of stuff and stuff like that to get to the kids that cannot have the internet access. I understand that. I'm okay with that. I'm gonna make it work. The big thing is I have the knowledge to set it up. I know how to work a Google Classroom. I do a flipped classroom. For those of you that don't know, a flipped classroom, my students get the notes and they do them at home, and I can help them with problems in class. Now you guys might be like, well, that's weird. Why would you do that? Because I'm a physics teacher. How many of you or your parents know physics? And a lot of you might. A lot of you might not. I decided that if I can have them watch a 20-minute video at home for notes, and I can teach them and work with them in class on stuff they're struggling with for problems, that is a better use of everybody's time. And they're learning more. Which, it actually has shown that this hybrid flipped style of classroom has actually been incredibly useful, and my students have ended up, when they take it seriously, they do better. If they do everything they're supposed to, if they listen to my videos, if they take notes, if they do all those things, it is better. Now, are they the most entertaining things? No, they're not. And I'm sorry for that. But they work. They do what they're supposed to do. And I'm okay with that. Like, that is something that is completely fine. Because I do what I gotta do, right? So I like the fact that I've learned so many skills over the past 5 years, 6 years, 6 years of making content to be able to help, well, 5.5, but anyway, to help me in other spots. And I think that's really the biggest part of it, and the biggest thing I've needed to understand and do. And sorry, I know my voice is changing a lot. I'm like leaning in. I'm still getting used to this chair. It doesn't lean forward. I don't know. I'm very happy to be in the position I've been in with my content. And I've never really been there before, and I'm really working on building my confidence, right? I'm working on the stuff we talked about last week. I'm working on making my stuff better. And my stream life right now is going to consist back on Twitch. It is. And I'm going to try to be as well rested. I'm going to try to be taking care of myself. I'm eating healthier. I'm trying to work out more. I literally can't grip anything right now because of how much climbing I did. I am pushing myself harder than I've pushed myself for myself. And that's what's going on with me. That's why I didn't stream this weekend. That's why the podcast is late. Well, the podcast is late because I didn't have my setup set up. If I'd had it set up, I probably would have recorded it yesterday. But that's where I'm at right now. I want to bring content to people that want to see it. It didn't want to grow on Mixer. I tried. I tried for months on different games. Tried on Satisfactory. I tried on Super Mario Maker 2. I tried on Kingdom Hearts. I tried. I really did. And others tried with me, and it didn't happen. And some are still more tenacious than I am, and they're still pushing at it today. And I applaud them. I couldn't do it anymore. Well, I could. All of my friends are there, and it's been tough, and I feel like a lot of the relationships that I've built have been stretched because of this change. And it sucks. Because there's a part of me that fears that's going to happen when I move from Twitch to Mixer, and I'm going to lose them all. I'm going to lose everybody that I had met and had built a relationship with, and built doing something with, and spent my time doing things with. I'm worried that I will lose them. And that is something that I personally have to deal with, right? That is a thing I have to do. And I understand it. And I understand, oh my gosh, that light is terribly blue. It's okay. And I understand that it's just the way that things are going to be right now for me. It is not ideal, but I'm okay with it. I want to work on doing what I can do and making content where I can make it. I want to make the best content I can make for you guys. And I want you guys to be able to find it in an area where we can thrive and grow a community. Currently, I think that is YouTube and Twitch. And in all honesty, if I get happy enough with with YouTube, I might go back to Mixer. Because it won't matter where I stream at that point. I can kind of stream and do whatever I need to do because I'm happy with my YouTube content. So in all honesty, I'm really just more of a YouTuber that is trying to stream on the side because he enjoys streaming. And currently speaking, I stream on Twitch to help promote my YouTube, which my YouTube also helps to promote my Twitch. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. And I wanted to do this because I've gotten a couple questions. I wasn't prepared to do a talk on push for partner or anything like that, which is what I was going to originally talk about. I wasn't ready or prepared for those things. So I want to talk about this because this is something I could do more with a free verse and kind of get it out to you guys. So yes, if you waited this whole time to wonder where I'm at, that's where I'm at. I am at a spot where I'm not sure where I'm going with my content, but I'm enjoying the ride. And if you guys want to find my stuff, basically just go to YouTube. YouTube is the best spot to find anything I do. So, that all being said, I hope you guys have a great day or night or whatever. Stay awesome, do great things. I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.